Imagine a kingdom dripping in gold. Persia, the superpower of its day. A king named Xerxes rules over it all, throwing parties for months. But behind the glitz, a storm's brewing. A storm that'll hinge on one woman, a Jewish orphan named Esther. This is the story of how she went from nobody to queen and risked everything to save her people. Let's rewind a bit. Xerxes is living large, 180 days of banquets, showing off his wealth to every noble in his empire. But his queen, Vashti, isn't playing along. He calls her to strut in front of his drunk buddies, and she says, nope. Furious, Xerxes banishes her. Now he needs a new queen. Cue a nationwide beauty contest, like The Bachelor, but with higher stakes. Esther. She's young, beautiful, and hiding a secret. She's Jewish, raised by her cousin Mordecai after her parents died. She doesn't flaunt it, though. Mordecai tells her to keep it a secret. She wins the contest, hands down. Xerxes crowns her queen, and suddenly, this orphan's calling the shots in the most powerful palace on earth. But trouble's coming. Meet Haman, Xerxes' right-hand man. He's got power, ego, and a temper. Everyone bows to him except one guy, Mordecai. He's at the king's gate, and when Haman rolls by, Mordecai's like, I only bow to God. Haman's enraged. Instead of just dealing with Mordecai, he decides to wipe out every Jew in Persia. He pitches it to Xerxes with a bribe and some smooth talk. There's a people in your kingdom, scattered and rebellious. They don't fit in. Let me handle them. Write a law to destroy them. I'll even toss 10,000 talents of silver into your treasury. The king took his ring from his hand and gave it to Haman. Sounds fine. Do what you want with them, he said. Just like that, a death sentence is signed. Messengers ride out, proclaiming the date every Jew, man, woman, child, will die. Mordecai hears it and tears his clothes, weeping in the streets. He sends word to Esther, "You're our only shot." Esther responds to his message, "Mordecai, you know the law. I can't just barge in on the king. If he doesn't invite me, I'm dead." But Mordecai is persistent with his request. "Don't think you'll escape this in the palace. If you stay silent, help will come another way. But you and your family? Done. Who knows? Maybe you're queen for a time like this." Esther's gut churns. She's got a choice: play it safe or risk her neck. She tells Mordecai, "Get every Jew in Susa to fast and pray for 3 days. I'll do the same. Then I'll go to the king. If I perish, I perish." 3 days later, Esther dresses in her finest robes, takes a deep breath, and steps into the throne room uninvited. The palace goes silent. Xerxes is on his throne, holding his golden scepter. One wrong move, and Esther's toast. She walks in, head high. Xerxes looks up, and his face softens. He raises the scepter. She's safe. "Esther, what do you want? Half my kingdom? It's yours." Esther calmly responds, "Just a dinner, my lord. You, me, and Haman. Tonight." Smart move. She's playing the long game. That night, they feast. Haman's grinning, thinking he's untouchable. Xerxes asks again, "What's your real request?" Esther says, "Come back tomorrow night. I'll tell you then." Haman leaves puffed up, but that same night, fate flips the script. Haman's so smug. He builds a gallows 50 cubits high, then goes home and brags to his wife about the giant gallows he's built to hang Mordecai. But that night, Xerxes can't sleep. He has his servants rid old records and stumbles on a forgotten story. Turns out, Mordecai once foiled an assassination plot against the king. Xerxes thinks, I never thanked him. In the morning, Haman struts into the palace, ready to demand Mordecai's death. But the king quickly interrupts before he could say a word. Haman, perfect timing. What should I do for a man I want to honor? Oh, he's talking about me, Haman thinks to himself. Put him in royal robes, parade him through the city on your best horse, shouting his praises. Brilliant idea, says the king. Do that for Mordecai, the Jew at the gate. Haman's jaw drops. He has to dress Mordecai up and parade him around, choking out praises while the crowd cheers. He's humiliated, and it's only getting worse. The second banquet. Esther, Xerxes, and Haman at the table. Tension builds as King Xerxes asks, Esther, tell me now, what do you want? Esther replies, if I've found favor with you, spare my life and my people's. We've been sold out to be slaughtered. The enemy? This wicked Haman. The room freezes. Haman's face goes white. Xerxes storms out, fuming, then storms back in. Haman's begging at Esther's feet, but it's too late. You dared to attack my queen in my own house? One of the king's servants noticed what was going down and didn't waste a second to speak up. My king, he built a gallows for Mordecai, the guy who saved your life, he said. Hang him on it, the king commanded. And just like that, Haman's hoisted on his own gallows. The king gives Esther and Mordecai power to reverse the decree. The Jews fight back, win the day, and a holiday's born. Purim. Esther's risk paid off. This isn't just a tale of a queen saving her people. It's about courage when the stakes are sky high. Esther turned a death sentence into a victory party with prayer, faith, and guts. What about you? Ever faced a moment where silence wasn't an option? Maybe the real power's in stepping up when it counts. If that hits you where it counts, smash that like button and subscribe for more videos.